Allah.
Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillahi wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. My brothers and sisters and all viewers, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We will start with a prayer. Rabbi zidni ilma ajma'in. Inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase our knowledge to learn Arabic as fast as possible. Today, as in our early lessons, we already finished Tanween. Today I want to start Arabic grammar. But for Arabic grammar, to study or to learn Arabic grammar, we certainly have a little support from the English grammar, because I can translate it, I can explain it in English better, because we are learning Arabic. So certainly we have to compare somewhere the English grammar and the Arabic grammar. As you know, grammar for every language, grammar is very important. It shows actually, unless you understand the grammar of any language, you could not understand the sense or the meaning, actual meaning of the English or any other language, Arabic, that what does it really means. First of all, to understand the sentence, first what we see in the sentence, that this sentence is the present tense, past tense, or the future tense. So this tense is also very important. But before starting with the tenses, the grammar, first thing in every language, the first thing in grammar is the noun. What is the noun? Noun is the name of a person or a place or anything, like this is a table, this is a chair, or this is the room, something like that. So every name, whatever it is, for a human being, for any place, like the country or the city or the place, or any other things, in our house, in our shop, in our bazaar, in our marketplaces, in our road places, whatever the things are there, they are noun. If we say this is pen, this is noun. If we say this is the book, this is noun. If you say this man is noun. So we have to start the language, start the grammar with the noun first. Now when we come to the noun first of all divided into two groups. One is the definite noun and the indefinite noun. Suppose how to differentiate this definite or indefinite noun? That like this pen. Pen, you don't know whose pen is this. So this is just pen. Just like the common pen. Everybody has the pen. So this is just the pen. So I can say only a pen. Or if there is there are the two words that like in English, a or n. Like elephant, we say an elephant. So any elephant. That is indefinite noun. But if suppose I say this is, either I say it is black pen. Now this is somewhat particular. That is the color, black pen. If I say this is my pen, then this is further defined that whose pen is this. Is it, now it is not the common pen. It is my pen. So it is definite noun. Understand? Now there are in Arabic language, there are something special. We normally define how to say these two things in Arabic. I will explain to you here on the board. Just like kitab. Kitabun. This is, now here I will write the same thing, al-kitab. Al-kitab. Now here we can write either kitabu, or here we have written kitabun. Now in the how to define in English, like here we say a book. And now here we can say the book. So this is definite noun. Definite noun. This is indefinite noun. Definite noun. So this is the difference. We can say, we can use some other things like that, like here, qalam. Qalamun. Here we will say al-qalam. Al-qalam. So this is the difference. How we make the indefinite noun to definite noun. We have to use this al-qalam. So in this way one more example I can give you. Baitun. It means, I will write it in English also, that you can understand very well. Pen. This is house. Here, how I will write this Bait? Al-Baitun. Al-Baitu. Al-Baitu. This is the definite noun. So, but there are some more things we are using for some particular nouns that they are not common, like Muhammadun. 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 Another one, Aliyun. 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 Now here you can see that although in our definite indefinite nouns we were using just like Baitun, Qalamun, like that. In that in those words we used Dhamma twice, like here. Dhamma, two Dhamma. To the palm. But when we convert this into definite nouns, we just use like kitabun, kitab, al-kitab, al-kitab, al-kitabo, like this. But here, what happens that although we are this already is the definite nouns. We not even have to use al. We don't use al here. Al here. We don't use. We don't use. We don't use here like this also, because this is a very particular nouns. In such conditions, we are not supposed to use that rules which we were using for the general type of rules. Now, in Arabic nouns, we also have some conditions which we call Arabic nouns declination. Sorry. We say this Arabic nouns declination. Declination. How we can write this? We can explain it like this. Muhammadur Rasulullah. We'll write here. Muhammadur Rasulullah. Like this. The second thing we can write Ashhadu Ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu. And the third one we can write Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin. Now you have noticed in our first line we are using Muhammad as Muhammadun. In the second one we are saying Muhammadan. In the third one we are saying Muhammadin. So this way we call it as nouns declination. So these three things we just concentrate on this Muhammad, Muhammadun, Muhammadan, Muhammadin. So these are the three conditions. In these three things, what we are actually doing, if we more emphasize for this, we are saying that dun, dan, din. Dun, dan, din. So this is the main difference, and how we can just say these things in Arabic. So in these things we are using tanween in three different endings. One is dun, one is dan, one is din. But in Arabic, like dun, dan, din, three different endings. This is called the endings, because that word Muhammadun, Muhammadan, Muhammadin, this is coming to the end. So these are the three conditions we are using for three tanweens. Like first one is for Dhamma, the second one is for Fatah, and the third one is for Kisra. So these are the three things, but in general, because we are not using it here because Muhammad is the particular noun, but in general way we can say that this two Dhamma like this. To Dhamma, when this is the first condition, like this. Now when it comes to Fatah, these are to Fatah, then we are using this just where we are using al. I will explain you in forward some of these examples of this. And similarly, we also have the same things for this is Fatah and this is for Kisra. For these three things we are using this one. So for Arabic noun declination, these are the three things we have to learn, or we have to understand very well. There are, we in abbreviation or we briefing, but when we are going to brief this one, so we just say dun, din, dan. Dun, dan, din. So we have to learn about this and we have to remember this. There are some more things. Sometime when we are reading Quran, we have also observed some more things or more functions of the nouns, like the subject or the things coming is either of a verb, for coming for the object, or coming for as a prepositions. In the natural course of all the nouns, all ending of these signs, they change when something happens in the sentence. Now there is some more examples like this. For Allah, I will write it here. The first one I will write Allahu. Rahim. Allahu Ghafur Rahim. Here we are using two. And the second one I will write Inna Allah Ghafurur Rahim. And the third one I will write it A'udhu Billahi. A'udhu Billahi. Now, in these three things, you can see here Allahu. We are using Fatah here. Allahu. Inna Allah. Now we are using this fatah. Now here, Auzu billahi, we are using this kasra. Why? So sometimes we certainly have some question what is happening here. So in Arabic grammar, we just call it the three conditions, and we generally has this one as when we are using this as single, or sometime in Arabic we also see that there are some two dhammas like this. So for both is the same kind, you can say. So this is actually for dhamma. When such conditions happen, this is actually, we call it in Arabic marfu'a. When there is a dhamma, then it is marfu'a, right? And when here it is fatah, this is single or double. This also have to note down, single or double. It will be the same, marfu'. And in English, this marfu'a, we call it the nominative case. In English grammar, we say that nominative case. Now for fatah is also the same, but this is, we call it mansoob. We call it mansoob. When there are like this, when we use the fatah here, single or double, then it is mansoob. In Arabic we call it mansoob. And in English we call it accusative case. Accusative case. Here also is for the same, single or double. Single or double. In the same way, we also use kisra. Kisra, single or double. Or double. So that we call majroor. Then it is called majroor, or yes, majroor. Majroor. Okay? And in English we call this as genitive case. So for this type of declinations, now we have, in Arabic language, we have three things now. If we just summarize all these things, sorry, if we summarize these things, we can just say that in Arabic language, these things, these are the three things marfu'a, or we also marfu'a, mansub, and majroor. So these are the three things you have to remember for this. I think now three things I already explained to you about this these things. So even then you can say this also, if we denoted as before, dun, done, and then. So this also belong to the same. So we have to remember these things. So it will be very commonly used in our Arabic grammar. So it will also be familiar with us. If we will familiar with these things very well, then we can understand, almost trying to understand the Arabic language as possible, as soon as possible. So with this, I think the lesson is going to end, and in the next lesson we will try to start another one, which is actually the Ismul Ishara. In the next lesson, we will start Ismul Ishara. That is also very important, because that is also, you can say, the part of the grammar. So if we understand before, we are actually learning Arabic. And now this is just the grammar. It is not, until now we have not learned anything in Arabic, how to understand this Arabic. But if we understand this Arabic grammar, then certainly when we are going to start the actual Arabic to understand, and how to take the meaning of that Arabic, then we will understand the usage of this grammar. So with this, I think we will say only آخر الدعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين, and we will see you next time, inshallah. Alhamdulillah.